told you before, I don't buy into any of this. I am not a political person so far. I've made it this far, man. And so I generally don't watch these things that pop up on my phone. But today I saw there was one, and then there was another one, and it was from both sides. And I said, I guess I should watch it. Wow. The one that caught my attention was they're talking to the chairman of the Armed Services Committee. And I was like, I guess I gotta watch that one, because I just got done talking about could the U.S. military turn on its own people? Sure. We can't stand each other to begin with, and all that stuff. And it's like, I'll watch it. And he's talking like that, and they're talking, he's saying, yeah, election's done. If it's done, it's done. Come the 20th of January, he's out. These people are all sworn to only serve one leader in command. And that's the way it works with the military. You gotta listen to the new. It just seemed to me like when I was in the military, we weren't even supposed to vote because we weren't supposed to choose our leader. I don't know how that works now. Maybe I don't remember because I just didn't vote. I suppose in 88. I was old enough. Didn't bother. I didn't vote. The thing is, and they say, you know, of course, sure, he can say all he wants. In the meantime, if he wants to start something, but they all say, evidently unilaterally, that they will not do anything in conjunction with what they consider to be an unlawful order. That's total military stuff too. That's come in handy in my life. I hold that one dear. Somebody trying to get you to do something, you say, ooh, I don't care if they're my boss or not. Supervisor. If I do not agree with it, if it doesn't fit in with things, and you're trying to get me to do some shit that's going to be getting me implicated with what you want done, whether you're there or not, to back me up, that's an unlawful order. I don't do it unless I like it. But just somebody telling me to do something isn't going to get me to do it if I don't agree with it. And if there's no reasoning behind me doing it. And so I've always thought, I haven't always thought, since I read Behold a Pale Horse 4 years ago, as things were coming up, more than 4 years ago, as I was reading it and things were going on, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, it's just so odd. I'd read something, that night it would be on the news. It happened. I'm like, this stuff might be coming to a head in my lifetime. I look forward to it so much, just being young and strong and ready to fight, able to fight when the time comes. Because I don't want to be a 95-year-old man caning around, well, let's say 110. Because 95, I'm still going to be pretty spry. I'm sure of that. Whether I'm sane or not doesn't matter. If I'm not sane, that's even better. Because that makes me more valuable to somebody's, groundwork. They're going to be, yeah, that guy's on our side. And they'll give me a house. But I keep saying that. I just expected some weird way, either when it came this time, right now, when it was time to vote, he was going to say, hell with that. Because when it first happened, when he got elected, I was pretty sure he was like, hell with that. And they were like, nothing you can do about it, man. You can't back out. You look like a quitter. You look like a loser. And so he's like, so he's going through with it. But I don't think he ever intended to win. I think it was all just fun and games for him. He's a fun and games kind of guy, I can tell. I've drunk with people like him. Well, of course, people cut their rappelling ropes out of a sorority frat house building while they were rappelling down it too, because they didn't like him because the girl they liked him, so just cut him. Something always happens to these kinds of people. But I had a good time. I have a good time with people. So I figured, well, he'd quit, but no, he can't quit. Not even now. And so I thought, if it's follow and behold the pale horse, all this stuff's going on, all these medical facilities, all this FEMA that never knows how to take care of a problem, shit that's in the book. I thought that it would be him being reelected. I didn't say it out loud. I kind of expected this. He's going to be reelected. That way they can really turn on us all. But what I realized is over the last 4 years, they're looking at him and they're looking at the people that support him and they're looking at how, oh, wow, they're really believers, And I realized these people are aggressive and armed. These people are viable for what's supposed to come next. If you let him win this time, again, those people supporting the other guy, they're just hanging around drinking tea and video chatting, and they're not getting together in houses and having militia parties. They're not all that dangerous. More of them may be armed now than there were before, but they still haven't been to the firing range. They're going to shoot themselves in the foot. It'll take 4 hours for anybody to notice. So these people, these people back here, they realized these people are believing this guy with a loyalty which is hard to buy. And these are the people that we need to set loose in the street if we're going to turn on them. And so they got all these people, they're still screaming, they're still ready for a revolution, man. They didn't get their way. Oh, is this the first time you haven't gotten your way? I usually get my way, but I find my way around the way that says no. So they're going to be all upset, and that's when they'll be out in the streets, and that's when the military gets to come in and start what we were talking about. The guy on the other side, his people, they would never sure enough shit properly up to say, oh, it was a valid reason, we knew something like this could happen, but we decided to go through with it anyway. That's what they need. So those guys behind this guy, they wouldn't even, it's hard to shoot a lawyer mother sitting there with her infant, standing there with a hazmat suit going, hell no, we won't go, whatever they say, I don't know. I think this is the way to the future. I think this is all part of it. As I said, this election thing, it's only midpoint. It's only midpoint. Coming up, people are gonna fucking lose my mind. They're gonna lose my mind. These people are gonna lose my mind. And that might be the best way to put it, because anybody thinks I'm supporting this, I would have had to have lost my mind.